Alright, I'll show you guys the light setup on the Pajero, and starting off with the rock lights that I got, because I got a lot of questions about them. So I've got an app on my phone, and you can choose what colour lights you want. So I'll turn them on to begin with, and that's what it looks like. Hang on, let me just turn my light off. So the light's located just up under here. I got ones on the top of each wheels, and then also on the front and back of the car. This one might be a bit easier to see. So you have like a little colour wheel, and you can just change the colours of them, or there's pre-programmed ones, and you can change the speed of the flashing. So obviously you can't use these on the main roads, but while you're out camping out at the bush, they're a lot of fun. Rainbow one's good. I think rainbow pulsing is the one that I like the most. So that's what they look like. I'll do a little spin. And then I'll also show you guys the rear light bar. So I just find the button for that. So you can see how much beach that lights up and how bright that is. So definitely very handy. Like, I was reversing just before and I was able to actually see where I was going. And I'll quickly show you guys the front light bar too. I feel like you can't even tell how bright that is, like the camera's not picking it up, and I should probably point the car around and face it up the beach so you guys can see, but that's all, like, you can see how bright that is, and that's probably a solid at least 50 meters away. But yeah, pretty good. She's nice and bright. I'm no longer scared of the dark, which is good. Now that it's daylight and you can actually see me and see the lights on the car, this is my reversing light that I showed you. That's a Stedi ST3520. It's just a micro slim one that I have on a single feed switch. It's not wired up to any reverse. Like, when I put my car into reverse, it doesn't automatically turn on. I gotta do it manually. So I do have another video on that I have done before. The rock lights that I got off eBay, and they cost me about $80. They have gone up in price a little bit now. I think when I bought them they were free shipping, and now it's $10 or $15 for shipping. So there might be other brands out there that are same, like just the cheap eBay ones. But I did get 6 rock lights in total, so that's 1 under each of the wheels, and then in the front and back. There are options to get 8, but I thought 8 was a bit of overkill. I didn't really need that many. I think 6 is a good number, and 6 for $80 was a good deal. So that's them again, sitting up there. And I just have the wires tucked in underneath this one. I'll show you. On these ones I have these little zip tie holders, which I know it's crusty as hell and you guys will probably say I need to clean my car, but essentially all it is this little C-shaped bracket that you put a screw into, and you can just run the zip tie through. So now you guys might be able to see a little bit better. So I screwed them in there, and then I just ran 2 or 3 of them, and then the wires currently run into my doors. I know it probably doesn't look great and there's probably a better way of doing it, but that's the way that I've done it, and I haven't had any issues yet. I haven't had a wire get caught in the door or the wheel or anything like that, so it's come in handy for me. I'll show you So that's the ones that I got, but like I said, I'll add the link below, and there might be cheaper ones out there. And I do remember them actually coming pretty quickly. I'll see. Oh, they're from Melbourne, Australia, so they're not from China or anything like that. And yeah, they took like a week to arrive, so I was very surprised at how quickly they came. I didn't see a need in paying $200 or $100 for, you know, the big name brands. So yeah, they've done well. As you've seen, I've gone through plenty of water crossings and they've never shorted out or anything like that. And I'll give you guys another look at that app. So it's just called Happy Lighting. And yeah, you just have your different modes down the bottom. That was the wheel, like the color wheel that you can change the color. And then I think style is the ones that you can pick, like the pre-programmed ones. And I think the rainbow pulsing is the best one. And then as for my Stedi lights, I buy all my lights off eBay as well. Like I bought them all. I bought an eBay membership which cost me $50 for the year, but I still buy my Stedi products through the eBay store, like on the actual Stedi website, so it is still through them if I run into any problems. But I just tend to get like random 20% off vouchers here and there, so I do save a lot of money doing it through there. Okay, so the one that I bought that's on the front is the 42-inch one. Okay, so the reverse light that I have is the ST3520, and as you can see on the eBay store, it is $90, but on the actual Stedi store. And then you have like random vouchers where it says take $10 off this item. So when you go on Stedi itself, it's $90 and that's what you're paying. Or you can do it on eBay store where, you know, you have $90 and you just get these random vouchers when you join up. So although it cost me $50 for the year, I've saved a fair bit of money on buying my lights. And as you can see, it is from the Stedi Australia store. So that's what I recommend doing if you have a few purchases coming up. I've found eBay pretty handy.